Today, we're going to be making pop-up cards. Pop-up cards means the inside of the card pops out when you open it. This step is optional. If you have very limited paper to use, you can always make your own colored paper. To do this, I like to color different sections of a plain white paper with a marker to add a nice base for my patterns to go. Next, when I'm finished coloring my base colors, I then use a marker on top to add my patterns that I would like. You can use shapes or lines or any other pieces that you would like. When I'm adding my line patterns on top, I want to consider what's going to look good and be able to see underneath all of the colors that I've used. Now it's time for us to make our card. Using plain paper or construction paper, begin by folding your paper in half. I'm going to use a dark paper and a light paper to show some contrast. You could use any two colors that you would like, or even the same color. I'm just using contrasting colors to make it easy. First, start with the inside card. The inside fold in half like a book. Then, along the edges, you need to draw two lines of the same size on the fold for every pop-up that you want. I want 3 pop-ups, 2 short and 1 long. That means I need 6 lines total, 4 short and 2 long in the middle. Carefully cut each line on the fold. Now open your card and you should be able to push each group of slits out to bend your pop-up inward. Make sure you crease gently so not to rip your pop. Now take your second piece of paper and fold it the same way you did the first. You're going to want to make sure the fold is neat and even. If you would like, you can go ahead and make your paper into a new shape. Start by drawing on the fold and add a line of any kind close to the edge of your folded paper. This is an optional step if you want your paper to have a little bit of a design. Then cut your paper with the scissors carefully. You're finished cutting, open it up and add glue to the very edge. You'll use this piece to cover the outside pop-up. Now carefully insert your pop-ups. When you insert your pop-ups, you'll see that the outside cover covers up those holes that would otherwise be showing on your card. Now it's time for me to make the outside of my card. I want my outside of my card to say the word thanks. I could cut the letters out if I want to, or I could write them on this colored paper and then cut the outside. However, you decorate your card however you would like. This is just an idea. Now carefully cut out your letters. I'm going to use squares for my letters this time, but you can cut whatever shapes you would like. Finally, arrange and glue your shapes to the outside how you would like. Then the outside of your card is finished. Now it's time to decorate the inside of the card. The first thing I'm going to do is just write my message. I'm going to include artistic text and any accents I want to include. Finally, using my remaining pattern paper or other paper, I'm going to add shapes to my pop-ups. I'm going to choose to make hearts, so I'm going to trace out heart shapes out of my paper, but you can use any shapes or pop-ups that you would like. Now glue and attach each pop-up to the front part of the pop-up strand. If you attach it to the top, it might end up folding weirdly into your card, so make sure you only attach it to the front. Great job, you're finished. Make sure you take a picture of the outside and the inside of your wonderful greeting card. Nice work, and make sure you turn it in.